Hello everyone out there in SkepoTV Land, it's me, Frank Skepo here, and we're back with part 5 of the Doki Doki Literature Club. So, let's just go ahead and let's talk a little bit about what happened last time. We found out that Sayori is depressed, and she has been for a long time. And let me tell you, I felt on a level with that girl, because I got where she came from. You know, it's the thing with depression where you don't tell anybody because you don't want to inconvenience them, and that what happens is that in turn makes things worse. I hate to admit it, but being someone who has dealt with stuff like that in the past, and that's why I felt like, okay, this is where I'm going to start connecting with this game, and this is where they start talking about you shouldn't do it. Thankfully, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where I got over mine, or at least I'm working on it more, so I feel a little better about it, so I feel like I could play this. I mean, I'm trying to separate it into the fact that this is a game, and this is a part of a story. You can read a depressing story and have the same effect, you know, so that's why I'm trying to just keep that mental mind state about this. But we found out about Sayori basically being depressed and that she didn't want us to come over. We were working on the project with Yuri, and apparently, if I'm correct, today should be the day where it's the festival. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's dive in and let's see what's going to happen this time. So let's go ahead and load up our game. This is the part. Oh yeah, this is what we left off at last time. Was as I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. God, that's the one thing I need to do. If I'm gonna do the voices, I gotta, like, actually read whose part it is so that I can say the correct voice for it. I'm sorry, God, see, there I did it again. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. Now she's gonna start... Now, I wonder now if she's gonna start flirting with us, and then we're gonna see what happens with this collision, because we all know the whole reason that Sayori... I believe the reason why Sayori is a little more depressed right now is because the fact that she's getting her heart broken, or she has a thing for us, and we're just not in it for that right now. From what he seems to sound like, my character is just like, all he wants to do is hit it and quit it. That's the whole reason he was in this club, just to be around all these beautiful girls. He don't care about literature. So, I don't know, let's see. But I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Straight to the bedroom, I see. He wastes no time, no dinner, no date, no movie, no nothing, just straight to the bedroom. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Because she's sizing you up, buddy. That's what she's doing. She's like... To me personally, and I don't know if she's going to feel the same way, but this is just my personal belief, is that your room is like the... If you want to know about someone, you got to go through their room. That's just like that, what's it called? Like that, If you ever watch that old MTV show called Room Raiders, where they either sent a guy or a girl to go and investigate, like, the person's bedroom, and that was it? Like, that was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, because I always said, like, your room is like your sanctuary, your safe space. That's where all your energy that you always have is. That's where you feel the most comfortable, and, like, it's your sanctuary. So it's gonna have everything you like in there, and everything that makes you happy. So, if you want to get to know somebody, you would check out their bedroom. I'm gonna adjust this really quick. And don't be a creeper about it, too, and go, like, sneaking in their house because you want to, like, you know, your crush or whatever, you know, I'm gonna go sneak in my crush's house, and I'm gonna go poke through their bedroom. Yeah, no, don't do that. Excuse me. Alright. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Oh! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which in the process of opening desk drawer of mine. Oh, what was in the desk drawer? Ah! I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Oh my god, this poor girl. Like, look at how, like, distraught she got just because you kind of, like, told her, like, don't touch that. Oh, she's, like, actually a little upset with herself. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. I'm glad I said that correctly. Atmospheric enhancements? See, twice said it correct. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. They're gonna have fucking aromatherapy candles for their area? They're going all out. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. See, exactly my thoughts. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. Hey, you know what? I'm a big believer in publicity is publicity. You know, good or bad. You know, if it looks weird, they're still going to be tempted to want to go and take a look. That's why I love Halloween. Sorry. And for cupcakes, I guess. Yeah, that they didn't forget that food is also another very big, like, lure. People love food. You know, if you're offering free food or it looks interesting, they're gonna go. And I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. It might, you know, if Natsuki's cupcakes are as fucking awesome as they say they are, and Miss Yuri is gonna freaking go ahead and do her thing, you know, I would go. I'd take a look at it. I think it'd be cool. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Insane. Wow. Oh. Intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? What else do you like about me? Watch, where is it? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I would have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would actually be pretty freaking cool. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, yes! Girlfriend, I'm on your level! How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? Well, lavender is the way to go. If we're going to calm these people and relax them, not to mention she's got purple hair, I'm going to assume she's going to pick lavender. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. She's going to be doing lavender and rose. Maybe with some citrus. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout out through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it right over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels. Oh my god. You know, I will say one thing though about this game is it is completely very long-winded. Like, it does like tell you literally everything, but it is a visual novel, so I guess that's kind of what you're paying for. Well, I didn't even have to pay for this game. It was free! So I'm telling y'all, if you want to go onto the Steam freaking store and download this. It's free. It's absolutely free. And look at how long I'm playing this, and I haven't even finished the first fucking game. Like, I hear you can go multiple runs, and I'm just like, I'm still on the first one. So she unravels a red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches in her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah, look, it literally says everything. You know, The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That is kind of cool. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, what is she gonna tell us? The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship, of the feeling of danger, maybe? And, oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, ha ha ha. Besides, it's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. I would. I'd be like, bitch, hand it over. I want to see this shit. I didn't know you was into knives. This is cool. Alright. So now I wonder if something that's supposed to happen to Yuri is going to pertain to those knives. Like, maybe she's a cutter, and we kind of take that away from her by getting her to express how she likes knives or why she really has them. I don't know. But this game goes so much deeper for such a simple, like, game. And like I said, it's free, you know? I often kind of keep forgetting that this is supposed to be a dating simulator. I'm just so more involved with, like, the story. I take it and turn it back around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point with my index finger. Ow! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through the skin like it's paper. Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Ooh, you broke vessel! Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Something. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh my god! Oh, man. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, what is she? Is she like a vampire? Does she bloodlet? I don't know. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Haha. I knew it would be I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look at it, already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Oh, my goodness. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside side by side. It looks better than I expected, but will be very effective as a door, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Hell yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Oh, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small classic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back into my room. Yuri! Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of the different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. That's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk about it or we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over to the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, man. She's like, all like goo-goo over us now. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, she closes her eyes like, oh, yes. Touch my face. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is that the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Oh, are they gonna kiss? I don't know. Let's see. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. She says, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore that event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. I don't know, man. Stuff is going down now. Now they're starting to, like, get, hung up on one another. And, ooh. I'm telling you, what if we're the whole cause of this? Like, we came in and we started making them all upset and depressed and started bringing up all these emotions that they didn't want to have. I don't know. I have no idea. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but that won't take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than if you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! Ha ha ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks of herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Oh, she got it all up in our face. Ooh, okay. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to do as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Huh? Hi. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts me so, it hurts so much. Oh no! Everything hurts so much. This poor girl's heartbroken. I knew it. Oh my god, Sayori. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is taking it out or is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Oh my god, this game does feel like it is breaking the fourth wall a little bit, because it's like the poor girl is like, and the music, it's such like a kick to your face. And it's so sad. I mean, this is like literally just what happens. Like, I'm pretty sure some of you who watch this have dealt with this kind of crap before. Oh my god, it is so heartbreaking. I feel so bad for this girl. I can clearly feel like my nose is starting to like sniffle and shit. I'm not crying yet, but oh my god. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh! I don't know what to do about this. Oh my god, what do I do? Do I tell her that I love her, or do I say she'll be my best friend? Oh, man. Oh my god, well... Shit. And like I said, we are not going back on this. We are not going back. We're going to pick it. We're not going back to go see what happens. We're going to choose. Regardless of what we get, we have to stick with our choice. Oh, man. Okay, so that means I have to pick whether or not if I truly care about her, like, really do, or if she's just a friend. Well, the only other person that we've had any kind of intimacy with has been, well, I mean, we did have a little bit of like a little bonding moment with Natsuki, but I don't think it was enough to love her. Monica, we haven't done a damn thing with, so I don't know what the hell is her story, so we don't obviously, like, all we know is that she's Miss Popular and she's Miss Unattainable. Yuri, she's kind of more, to me, she strikes me as more of a friend. You know, she just needs a place to go where people will be okay with her. But Sayori's been your friend since, like, for a long time, and, you know, you both have always looked out for each other. You know what? I'm gonna tell her that we love her. We love her. That's my decision. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Oh! Oh! Look at that cuteness! She wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh my gosh! Oh, that girl just needed some love. She's such a good friend too. All she cared about was us, and then we cared about her, and oh. I think we made the right choice. I really think we made the right choice. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. Oh, what if this isn't what she wanted? But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad? This is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Aww. Look at you, being so nice and being so cute and really loving her. You know what? Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to end part 5 here, because now it is apparently the day of the festival. So we're going to see what happens in the next video, what happens at the festival. So I will see y'all in part 6.